It's Mrs. Hott from the Morgan County Partnership with this week's Positive Action virtual lesson. Are you ready? I hope so. Let's get started. So, this week in Positive Action, we've been talking about a new value word. The word is happiness. In Spanish, anybody? Felicidad, right. Positive Action says happiness means that you feel good about yourself, by who you are, okay? By what you are doing and how you treat others. This year in Positive Actions, each Friday we have a positive action story for you, followed by today we start with Youth and Peace in Action. And this is a program that's a 20-hour mobile platform that you can do with your device or your cell phone. Well, we're going to learn about the concepts and principles of conflict, because conflict in our world makes us unhappy, doesn't it? What causes conflict? Where does it come from? And how can we use positive actions as a 9th grader or 10th grader, 11th or 12th? How can we think positive to make conflict be resolved? But first, let's take a look about the science of happiness.
In the last 6 months, more than 1,000 books have been published about it. Universities around the world are teaching on it. For 30 years, scientists have been studying it. Governments are appointing cabinet positions to oversee it. The United Nations named an official day after it. Google Analytics prove people are searching for it. In fact, it's one of humanity's oldest pursuits. Happiness. We are wealthier, more educated, and live longer than any previous generation. And as a nation, the U.S. is one of the wealthiest, most powerful, and technologically advanced. And in the most recent World Happiness Report, the United States ranked 17th. And during the Great Depression, when there was little to be happy about, we were actually 18% less depressed than we are now. We have been taught that hard work equals success, which equals happiness, right? Wrong. Research proves happiness is actually a precursor to success, not the other way around. Did you know? Neuroscience proves that we are hardwired to perform at our best when we are happy. Studies show that happy, positive, optimistic people earn higher incomes, set and achieve more aggressive goals, experience less stress, remain calm in high-pressure situations, are more energetic, recover from illness faster, and live longer. Happiness is serious business. When we engage in positive, real-life relationships, our bodies release chemicals that actually help reduce anxiety and increase concentration and focus. How you feel and your attitude toward life all stem from your thoughts, actions, and where you focus your time and energy. Yet we are constantly surrounded by negativity. If we want things to change, we have to create the change. And we start by choosing positivity and happiness. Just imagine the possibilities if there were more happy and positive people in this world. A world with more peace, optimism, and compassion is possible. Like a pebble thrown into a pond, it only takes one to create the ripple of happiness. Happiness is so contagious and infectious that one positive person can spread happiness to more than 1,000 people. That means all it takes to create change on a local, regional, state, country, global scale is one person. And research shows that just by spreading happiness, you actually become happier. You can choose happiness and choose to share it. You can be the catalyst to spread it directly and indirectly. Are you that one? It starts with you, yet it's bigger than you. Happiness is bold. It is courageous, audacious, and challenging. You have the power to choose happiness and to spread it. Join the movement, share the movement, be the one who makes the difference, and live happy.
Let's start off today with, am I happy? Today our goal is to learn that having a positive self-concept leads to success and happiness, which is feeling good about who you are, feeling good about what you're doing, and also feeling good about how you treat others, okay? And sometimes we find ourselves in a conflict and we don't treat others very well. Why? Why does that happen? Let's see if we can work on that this year. All right. Positive action says this. Some people dream of being a movie star or writing a bestseller. I do. Mrs. Hot wants to write a bestseller. Or they dream of getting elected into public office, right? Other people dream of being world-class athletes or doctors who discover a cure for cancer. Others dream of writing a song that changes the world or making the best chocolate chip cookies ever. See, everyone has a different idea of success and happiness, all right? And because you don't want to be a movie star doesn't mean that your dream is any less important than the person who wants to make the best chocolate chip cookies, okay? Each one of you have your own dream, and that's what's beautiful. It's unique. Some people mistakenly think that success and happiness mean this. Having lots of money, fancy cars, designer clothes, a great house, being famous, or having a lot of political or corporate power. This focus on getting external things like money, power, attention, and possessions, that leaves out one important detail. And that is that feeling good about yourself is an inside job, right? You don't have to look very far to find someone who has everything money can buy, yet looks pretty miserable, right? All right, teenagers, let's do this. Let's try a new way of looking about success and happiness. Not just like, oh, I'm happy today, because some days we're not going to be happy every day, right? That's okay too. Those are your feelings. You have all kinds of feelings. But success and happiness, try a new way of looking at them, teenagers, as feeling good about who you are, about what you're doing, and about how you treat others, okay? Now, were you nice to somebody in the hall today? Did you treat them well? Now, in the hall today, how did you choose your words? Were you like dropping the F-bomb everywhere? How do you feel about it when you talk like that? Does that make you feel good? Right? Probably not. You'll find it will take you a lot further and mean a lot more than the alternative. This brand of success and happiness includes learning and achievement, being healthy, managing your own life in a reasonable way, treating other people the way you want to be treated, being truthful with yourself and with others, and working on your dreams and ideas. That's a lot, isn't it, guys? Those are the things we're going to be learning about in the rest of this curriculum, okay? The good feelings of success and happiness that motivate you, okay? From the inside out, okay? To do more positive actions which create an environment for achievement, for love, for purpose and meaning, and for connection. For yourself and for the people around you. That's what we're going to work on the rest of this year. And we're going to take some time and try to understand conflict and why is there so much social injustice? Why do people fight about things? Why can't we just cooperate, right? So Positive Actions this year is going to explore those skills with Youth and Peace in Action in our 20-hour mobile platform. And we really want you to understand the source of conflict, because if you know and if you realize that you have something to contribute, okay, maybe we can come together in a positive community here at school and in the neighborhood. You achieve success and happiness in your own way and in your own time, okay? You decide what that is and how that works in your own life. And no matter what, it will be a lot easier if you're focused on the positive thoughts and the positive actions and the positive feelings in your life. Alright? So, you know, high schoolers, there's positive thoughts, actions, and feelings in your life. Hold on. Mrs. Hot One has one of these. There's something here. And sometimes we put our value and our happiness on what we see here, don't we? Or what the number is at the bottom, or how many people have contacted us, alright? This year, I mean, it's okay to use that, but we want you to recognize that the importance is what you have here, with your thoughts and in your heart, okay? And if you ever need help, Partnership has resources to help you figure it all out. And that's why for Youth in Peace in Action, we're going to take a look at some of those values together and how we can, as a teenager, express ourselves and let our community know, what are your ideas? I want to know. Last year, the teenagers at Berkeley Springs said some really cool stuff about how to unite our community. What do you guys want to do this year? Let's do it, all right? Let's do it. Let's listen to your voice. Each one of you got something to say. Let's help figure out how to say it. Are you ready? Here we go.
What exactly makes up Youth and Peace in Action? The initiative is driven by a belief that peace education is a meaningful way to support young people as problem solvers. Young people ages 14 to 24, the world's largest and fastest growing demographic, should be supported as essential peace builders. And today's youth are influencers who are eager to build and sustain a culture of peace. There are 4 parts to the YPA experience. The second is a desktop and mobile-friendly online learning platform and community that makes peace education experiences easily available, including a core peace education course that, when completed, qualifies students to apply and participate in live peace project training and team-based peace projects. The implementing partners for the initiative are New-Gen Peacebuilders and Outward Bound Peacebuilding. Resources that underpin Youth in Peace in Action experiences have been road tested in New-Gen Peacebuilders workshops, dialogues, discussions, and peace project implementations. The learning experience leverages content widely recognized in the peacebuilding community, including the distinction of positive peace and the 8 pillars of positive peace framework developed by the Institute for Economics and Peace, a global research organization and strategic partner of Rotary International. This has evolved and been shaped into a collection of online content and experiences, including a 21-day peace challenge, case studies of youth-led peace projects, and a place to create and connect with other young people to address issues of concern. What should it all add up to? Opportunities for more and more young people to be peace builders in their communities, and to inspire others to build peace and repeat the peace. The collective and collaborative goals for Youth in Peace in Action are ambitious. Ambitious, yes, but they are aligned with a purpose. The Youth and Peace in Action initiative is using new tools to put youth at the center of peace building and inviting communities to join in.
Pretty awesome, doesn't it? Here are the instructions and the links and codes to enroll your students in your classroom during Friday morning's advisory time. I tried it on my phone and I was able to get it enrolled, but if you have any questions at all, this is a brand new platform, just let me know. So here you go. Follow this link and the code that is specific for Morgan County Schools. So, are you ready to do this with me? All right, students, are you ready? I hope you are. And teachers, thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of Morgan County's Positive Action Program. I'm excited about this year, and if there's anything I can do or anything I can change, please let me know. I'm looking forward to the spring to see what peace projects we can do this year. Like last year, our Interact Club, they did some pretty cool stuff with some new books available in the library, Garrett and his cultural garden, the diversity, equity, and inclusion statement that was adopted by our Board of Ed. That's pretty neat stuff, isn't it? What's going to happen this year? I can't wait to find out. So let's get enrolled, and I'll see you every Friday for advisory time, for club days. Friday mornings, we have a positive action value lesson, and then students will engage in their mobile platform to learn more about conflict. Now, Let's take a look at launching the site for your students during advisory time this Friday, October 15th. Begin with Youth and Peace in Action by opening PositiveValuesNetwork.com. This site is updated weekly for new content. Scroll down to grade 9 through 12 Positive Action. You'll see the weekly video, lessons here, and to the right, how to enroll into Youth and Peace in Action's mobile platform. Go to, and the link is on the page, Youth and Peace in Action will link you right to the web page. It's full of a lot of fun stuff, and you'll notice at the top it'll say in a blue bar, students click here to become a young peace builder, and under teachers and advisors. Once you click that, you'll be taken to a place to enter your code. And as you can see, it went right to where I have opened my account. Once you have utilized the free code for Morgan County students, you will find price due $0 and then have access to a wealth of resources, including features from Berkeley Spring High School. And now you're on your way. Remember, come back each week for an update here on PositiveValuesNetwork.com. The YPA self-guided mobile course is 20 hours and is accessible with the link and the code provided today.